Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our existing subscribers. Welcome to the reckoning. What is up with this reckoning, my lovies? For some of you, welcome to our new subscribers. We're so honored, grateful. For some of you, it's like a blushy energy. Okay, okay, my lovies. I mean, I don't blush, but I'll blush for you. For some of you, welcome, darlings. For some of you, you're really lovable. Like, I just want to oh, you're so cute. Okay. Someone's coming in some of you are coming in really lovable, very flirty energy. Is really warm energy for some of you. Jesus, my lovies. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. You're all welcomed in. Yes, let's just dive right in to today's collective energetic read. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we're reading collective energies, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters, la maestra o el maestro of your existence, of your experience, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We are going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking the MVPs, our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded. Something about Vichini, good, grounded, and connected to the y'all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourself, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. The name Omar, the name Oscar. Oh, that hit the for some of you, an Omar or an Oscar, you have to have a frank conversation with an Omar or an Oscar. Jesus, that one hit the throat chakra, my lovies. I was getting the song for you, This Magic Moment. The name Paul, doobie doo, beeby doobie dee bee, or Paulina, doobie dee bee doobie doo, Sandra, doobie doobie dee doo. And then it happened. It took you by surprise, my lovey. Something's gonna take you by surprise. I know that you felt it too. I feel it by the look in your eyes. Sweeter than wine. Oh my God. For some of you, you're not flawed. You could do no wrong, my lovies. You could do something about a diddler, though. Jesus. Something about a fiddler on the roof. Okay, maybe for some of you, you could do a little bit of wrong, my lovies, but or someone around you. Take it how it resonates. What's a diddler again? Someone that diddles the innocent children. Sweeter than wine. Oh, Jesus. Everything I want, I have. When I look in your eyes. Spirit was giving us for some of you, this magic moment, my lovies, is going to take you by surprise. Something's going to take you. Wait for the surprise. It was present in yesterday's read. Wait for the surprise. And someone's greedy, my lovies. Something about celiac. The Spirit. For some of you, you made me laugh even before we started, my lovies. It's so funny because for some of you, you really do have to speak to somebody about money. You have to speak to somebody about money or money, and alimony. But I was looking at this picture. Someone is pretending that they've changed, and they're so in for some it's like you're having a conversation. For some of you, you're having a really tough time taking somebody seriously. That's what's coming in. They pretending that they're changed, they're acting, and someone really wants to convince you. But I would tell you it just doesn't feel sincere for some. I wish I could tell you something about, oh dear, but you know that. For some of you, it's you're trying to figure out if somebody's sincere or not. They feel put on the spot. It's they don't want you to, see the truth. No, for some of you, it's comical. This could be somewhere in a work situation or a relationship or a connection that is important to you, and you're trying to give something. For some of you, someone is trying to give something a second chance. But I think the magic moment has passed. Spirit was giving us how, you know, when something is innocent and pure and something comes in innocently and then you kind of taint that energy, it's very difficult to revive that. It takes a very special type of bond to revive it. So something wasn't even that deep to begin with, and then you realize that, I don't know, something about a Jeep. This magic moment. My nose is a little runny, so emotions are definitely shifting for some. And in the preliminary, we did have more of that third-party black magic. So for some of you, you're dealing with some people, my lovies. I tell you, this magic moment. Is that right? We're gonna be fine. We will survive. The American flag for some. I saw license plates with the American flag. This magic moment. All right, my love, let's do it. Now let's leave it open. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys. The name Amy Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys. You know, sometimes, my lovies, this came in for some. I'm doing this for you, but there's certain ways to honor the ancestors in silence that I feel are a little bit deeper. It's kind of like when you go to church and you see like the pastor kind of just like quietly going at it. I feel like it's just a little bit more of an intimate thing. So that way somebody that is listening to you won't misconstrue and taint with their own demons, whatever it is that you are doing. That's for someone, take that how it resonates. There may be something there where someone's trying to taint an energy for you, for some, and maybe it has to do with something that involves deep meditation or honoring of your ancestors, and just something to consider. There are all types of people in this planet. You would wish that everybody had your best interest in mind, but that's not the case all the time. Sometimes it's people that you think you can trust. Abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ochosi. To Ochosi. To Ochosi. To all of the ancestors that protect and love and guide this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the ancestors that protect and love and guide this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the ancestors, the name Justin, who protect and love, the name Justina, who protect and love and guide this work. What are the highest messages, the most just messages, the most truthful messages? In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In love, in truth, and honor. In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In love, in truth, and honor. In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In all. In love and someone's in-laws. In love, and truth, and honor. Somebody could have lost in-laws. Okay. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy. To the all-knowing, to the all-being, to the all-seeing. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your unconditional love, to your knowledge, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love, your mercy, and your wisdom. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it going? How's it flowing? What's popping? And what's cracking, my darlings? Because we're reading for my darlings. We're reading for you, my darlings. It is true. We are reading for you. We are reading for Gregorian January 3rd, 2023, going into the 4th. 3 energy is a celebration. It's not, but for some of you it is. 3 energy is a lot about collaborations. I mean, collaborative energies are worthy of celebration. For some of you, you could be having a successful collaboration, a business meeting, something was stressful, but it's going to be successful. For some of you, you're going to have a discussion that's going to be very successful, a collaboration that's going to be very successful. You're going to come to some type of an arrangement, and it maybe ends up in some type of written contract, because Mercury rules the written. So for some of you, written communication, Mercury is all about communication, especially when it comes to written communication. So for somebody, I am seeing 7 of clubs. I'm also seeing 8 of clubs. So for some of you, some mummy, a mummy, the mummy. I'm seeing the mummy. I'm seeing that female in the mummy. The wife. What's her name? I am getting tomb raiders. For some of you, this could have to do with either burying or creating a tomb or something about a tomb. I'm seeing the wife. What's her name? Evie. Evie could be significant for some. Saint Nick, Eva, and someone's a diva. But for some of you, it could have to do with you and your spouse negotiating something. It could have to do with a property or digging. 1152, which technically is 77 if you multiply to the 11. So for some of you, the 25th could be significant. The 23rd, 22nd. For some of you, you could be writing out a contract that has to do with property with you and your partner, or you as yourself. Take that how it resonates. For some, I am getting a property for you and a partner, but for some of you, this is really sick energy. I don't know why is this so sick. My stomach is hurting. For some of you, being cautious what you eat. For some of you, there may be a contract that has been kind of a tumultuous contract, or it has to do with a legal entity or trying to get paperwork done. Spirit gave us a really interesting dream. So again, it's no anyone that's come here, it's no secret that I share these things, just of the rituals that I've seen, and I've seen people participate in different spiritual rip off, yes, to rip people off for some, and I know that the rituals that my family, when I was more naive when it came to this work, even though I had my powers, they tried to strip me of my powers, especially my brother and my mother. So for some of you, it could be a family issue, but it could be a spiritual issue, because black magic is very present for some. Spirit gave us a dream. You can bring people to spiritual court in the spirit and try to either like get something. For some of you, this could actually be taking place in the 3D, in the physical, but Spirit was showing us how somebody was trying to get an appeal. It came in as like my family, or the family I was born into. They're not my family, but it's like spiritual thievery. Somebody was trying to, and this theory energy, or theory, something like that, and something about Phoebe. It's like trying to bring someone against to a spiritual court or to a spiritual session to try to get like some type of like divine, like a quarry, and some type of like decision that needs to be made in the spiritual courts, but the opposing party, they were thieves. That's how it came in my dream. So for some of you, this could be with you and your couple, against a family, against an entity. Take that how it resonates. But there's an issue with, and it's like trying to cover my mouth. So for some of you, there's an issue with honesty in a procedure, in some type of legal procedure. So just being cautious of that for some, because someone, for some, this also may manifest something about masturbation. This may manifest as well in like someone trying to, I'm seeing Cassie and like how
Diddy didn't want to go to the city. He didn't want to go to court. He just paid her off. Like, maybe someone's gonna try to like lessen the issue, but these people are going to try to rip you off. Someone's going to either try to like come in with emotional appeals. They could be doing this on a spiritual level for some. Like, it's like meddling in your energy. Someone's been meddling in your energy for a long time. This could be a family member, it could be a brother for some, it could be a mother, it could be, take it how it resonates, it could be a whole clan. But they had a plan. It's like meddling in your energy to try to inherit something in your place or take your place in certain ways. Take that how it resonates. And something about Sumter and something about Sutter home. Your brother. The Jack of Hearts is a brother, a friend, or a son. But for some of you, it's your brother. It came in for a reason. Everything is coming in for a reason. It's like somebody usurpation energy, but energetically. Or trying to have you some type of imprisonment energetically to drain your energy. And we have 999. It is an ending of this shit. 289, an ending of pretending. 289, which is technically 10, 19, 1, and 9. So success when it comes to an ending. A lot. This is 7. A lawyer. 75727. 7-5. That's 12. And 7. That's 20. And 2. That's 29. And it's technically 911 energy. So to the power of 1-1, and then in the 2. This is an emergency for some. But there's a lot of 9 energy. And 36 degrees Fahrenheit. 9 energy. Shit. It's needless 1647, which is 747. You may have to take a flight somewhere. But 747 is 7-11. They could have to do with businesses, or someone's a franchise owner. 7-11, though, is technically 7-11. 7-1-1. 9 energy. Fudge. I'm telling you. Spirit saying it's over. It's over. It's over for a new beginning with this brother. Jack of Hearts energy. This new beginning for some of you. And this sister. For some of you, can have a reconciliation. For some of you, you can have children. For some of you, there is a new beginning when it comes to new people. For some of you, you're meeting well-meaning people that are new people. Your family is the one you create. It's not the one you were born into. Especially if they weren't fucking good to you. It's like, thank you, my lovies. Go about your lives. With your poisonous wives. No offense. It's just speaking the truth. This magic moment. For some of you, 7 of Hearts is a new beginning, is a pregnancy, it's a reconciliation. But I am getting it as new people that are well-meaning people. A Queen of Hearts is a sister, a daughter, or a friend. The Jack of Hearts, is a son, a brother, or a friend, or a well-meaning man. Here, we'll do this again because I feel like we didn't do it justice. Because they kept jumping. jumping. And Ace of Spades, you're going to sign a contract. You're going to get really good news very quickly. And you're going to sign a contract for some. This could be a legal contract. This could be, for some of you, a medical contract is in the field. For some of you can be getting insurance renewal, but open enrollment is usually in November. Maybe for some of you, there's an addition to the family, so it allows you to redo your insurances. For some of you could have an insurance claim. My left leg hurts, like kind of like the ankle, being cautious with the ankle on the left leg for some. But there's some type of a claim or an insurance claim. Take that how it resonates. Someone's lame. Who's lame? Something about Melanie. And then it happened. It took me by surprise. I know that you felt it too. By the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine. Something. Oh my gosh, there's a little bit of a lie in a situation for some. Everything I want, I have. When I look in your eyes, Jesus, Spirit insists, the Seven of Hearts, new beginnings, celebrations, after endings, 99999, 1952, 1952. 1952, that's 10, and 52 is 7, that's 17, but I'm also getting the number 27 for some reason. The 27th could be significant for some, but 17, 8 energy, a contract, a legal situation, soulmate energy, 7 of Hearts energy, a new beginning, a reconciliation, a blonde female for some, because I am getting an 8 of Hearts, a blonde female involved in a situation, a surprise, supplies for some. Here we go with the supply order. For some, there's somebody in your field or you, somebody really looks forward to supplies, like they like something about Mike and Ike's, and they love supplies, but they also lie. It's okay. Maybe they lie when it comes to the supplies. I don't know. They lie to someone's a supply hoarder. For some of you, you work in a cute little office. Like everybody's like family. We are family. Boom, da, boom, ba, doom, boom, boom, boom. But someone argues about supplies. Anyway, 7 of Hearts energy. You got new supplies for some. You still got something new. For some of you, you can get news. I'm getting like news. For some of you, a new newsletter or something that you're going to be looking forward to reading, because I am getting that for some. For some of you, something could be, you like the tabloids, or somebody likes tabloids. There's like Newsweek. I'm seeing like Newsweek articles. For some of you, you could be going to the supermarket. I am seeing Vons, but take it how it resonates. You like to keep up with the tabloids. I know that you felt it too, by the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine. Pay attention to patterns for some. It's going to be significant. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, this could be significant for some, but it's like for some of you, you could either like, there's somebody that you were flirting with in a gym, because I am seeing like something has lost its like, it lost the spark. Like it's like somebody like they started acting different, like they started doing like they would work out next to you. They were trying to like get close to you. They would even try to dress a certain way when coming to the gym. This is what's coming in. I'm seeing like, and then the pattern changed. Like all of a sudden something changed. That's what's coming in. Like something could have lasted a few weeks. It wasn't a very long thing. Like a few weeks or a couple of months. And then something changed. That's what's coming in. Boom. So somebody could be thinking about this. I don't know. Because this is also in the esoterico. This is the thoughts. So somebody could be thinking a lot about what happened. Like there was a little bit of flirtiness there. Mind you, the way I'm getting it is somebody's thinking this. Somebody that has no intention of taking this fling anywhere. It's just somebody just wanted a fuck buddy with this. This is what's coming in. I have to be honest, my lovies. But they're wondering like what happened. They had no intention of taking this seriously, but they wanted like someone, they found someone attractive physically. Anyways, for others that does not apply to, you got a new beginning and a new signature. For some of you, you're very worried. 8 of Spades energy, psychological or physical states of disease, being out of ease. Ooh, for some of you, you got a crazy lady around you. Maybe that's why it ended. Ooh, and an organization. For some of you, you'll be hearing the hospitalization of a woman who does not have your best interest in mind. This person is like not okay. For some of you, a Queen of Diamonds is a female who does not have your best interest in mind. However, when it's this and this, it's a hospitalization. For some of you, you have a hospitalization of a female who does not or who never had your best interest in mind. For some of you, somebody could have some issue with her pregnancy. For some of you, somebody could have issues and she'll say it has to do with her reproductive health. Anyways, maybe for some of you, it was just a fling. And the person turned crazy. Not that they turned crazy, it's just, it is what it is. Anyways, 7 of Hearts energy and Ace of Spades. For some of you, a new contract. For some of you, negotiations. We did feel that. You'll be negotiating something and you're going to come to some type of an arrangement. And everybody's going to be very, very happy. It feels very happy. It feels very happy. And for some of you, you're the pappy. or your pappy. Take it how it resonates. 24, 35, 7 and 8 energy. New home, new couple, new things that are near and dear to your heart, new projects that have to do with the home, a new family member for some, because the 7 of Hearts is a pregnancy, pragmatic Patricia. And there's that 7 of Clubs. You're going to be communicating a lot about a new home or about a new family member for some. For some of you, you'll be communicating a lot while you're at home, or for some of you, you are looking at properties, you and your significant other, or you. Take it how it resonates. It is coming in strongly as a couple or people that work together. For some of you, you work with your significant other. But 7 of Clubs, a lot of communication about the family or with family for some, or with people that you consider family. For some of you, this is going to, for communication that is blocked. I do feel for some, you have insincere family members or people that, the family you were born into. So you don't really speak to these people for some. 9 of Spades energy, it's a block. For some of you, there's a block when it comes to communications about a property or about a home, or about, for some of you, you could be looking for like a new lease and you are narrowing it down, or something is just going to be blocked out when it comes to this situation for some. I was also seeing somebody pregnant in my mind's eye, actually in that dream. For some of you, your brother's wife is pregnant or is very far along with a little girl, Queen of Hearts energy, or your brother's wife or a sister-in-law. Queen of Hearts is a daughter, a friend, for some of you, a son, for some of you, Hassan. Queen of Hearts is a daughter, a friend, a well-meaning female involved in a situation, or a sister for some. It could be a sister-in-law too. For some of you, your sister can also be telling you that she's going to block some people out, or she's not talking to family members. You and your sister could be not, for some of you, you and your sister are not talking. For some of you, you and your sister are not talking to the family. For some of you, there are issues in the family for sure. We felt that. For some of you, Jack of Spades. For some of you, a man or a group of men, or a group of men and women, and Amanda for some, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind in a situation, but it's right after your sister for some. So for some of you, you're communicating with a sister or with a bunch of sisters or with family members that don't have your best interest in mind. We feel it. Spirit saying you need to heal it. What does that mean, my lovies? Spirit saying you need to heal it. That's what's coming in. Sweeter than wine. The Page of Swords. In the Bosch's Tarot, it's a little different, but it's communication that's very immature. For some of you, these people could watch you a lot, or they're asking about you, or there's a lot of questioning. For some of you, there's a legal procedure, or there's an attendant. For some of you, there's a flight attendant involved in a situation. Eagerness, enthusiasm, and future potential. Eagerness, enthusiasm, and future potential. The Devil. It don't feel good. Desire, sex, passion, and greed. And a lot of lies. The Devil, the temptation, the Garden of Eden. For some of you, there could have been a porno. Okay, there could have been a porno for some. For others, there could have been a point in which there was like a Garden of Eden. There's a reason why Spirit wanted us to work with the Bosch's Tarot. Like something could have been really like innocent in the past with your family for some, or between siblings. I don't know, for some, maybe I'm getting incest. Take what resonates. And I'm not talking about, you know, like when you're a child, for some of you, there's been a lot of incest in the family, but when you're a child, it's a little bit more innocent. You're kind of like exploring things. You're not really knowing what you're doing. For some of you, even as an adult, there's like incestual, there's like almost an energy of like rape in the family. That's what's coming in. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. So it's like all of these things that you don't talk about that just build up, and then on top of that, they harness your energy. For some of you, I told you there's evil work here. They offered up something For some of you, I feel like your family members are super overzealous when it comes to certain rituals. Something about Richard, like, or Richie, like, they were trying to, I don't know, like, offer up to the devil. Usually in the Adam and Eve. I'm getting Ashley Madison. Isn't that a website like when people go to cheat? Like, I don't know. There's some scandalous shit here. And the Page of Swords to the devil is like, there was definitely gossip, but I don't know if, I think these are things that people talked about in secret. Like, because I'm getting gossip. Just stop it. Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. But I think people were afraid to speak. Like, if they did speak with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a student, is a researcher, is someone that is eager to learn something, that sees a potential in a situation because they are studying. They're studying, they're learning, they're earnest when they learn. Like, they're not coming in, something about something burned. For somebody can be getting a test, an STD check, and they're not going to like the results of it. They're going to find out they got burned. But I don't know, for someone's doing porno. That's what's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And something about Inferno. Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop, doop-a-doo-doo. Shake that ass, girl. For somebody messes around with, like, all types of, like, people. I'm getting, like, man, I love them strippers. Man, I love them strippers. Someone's addicted to strippers. I don't know. I told you it didn't feel good, my lovies. I felt the stomach ache. I felt the evil energy. It doesn't. Someone fell into some dumb temptation. I felt stalking energy, so definitely stalking. We definitely got stalking. I don't think it's just exes for some, but for some of you, you got exes stalking you that did not do right by you and blame you for them not doing right by you. I don't understand. We got a hobosexual who's cut off and mad because you left and leaving them for you. I keep looking at this person's eyes. Someone can have either like gray eyes or like almost like light blue eyes, but they're grayish. Like they have a gray tint to them. Someone can have hand tattoos. Someone could be really skinny. I am getting like, I am seeing though like someone that's really skinny, tall, but like really curvy. Like either they have like big hips or big butt. Someone has long hair, light skin. Someone can actually look like this, but the hair's straighter. Someone's a hater. Someone fell into a temptation here for some. It's like a replacement. But someone tried to, this energy, the last couple of readings, it did come in. But somebody tried to replace you. It's like you went off to school. This is what's coming in. Or somebody went off to school. Or somebody went off to move to do something. And someone, this is coming up as an ex for some, but this is just, I feel like this was never someone that took you seriously. So it's like you left a crowd where there were a bunch of females or a bunch of males, take it how it resonates. And somebody started like communicating with people that were hating on you. And then they left, they felt like since you left, they would go and explore maybe another option. The Page of Swords can also represent a young brunette or somebody like with dark hair. I am seeing a light-skinned young brunette, but take it how it resonates. Who made a bet, like I can get him. This is what's coming in. For somebody like made a bet saying something about Priscilla. Someone made a bet like I can get him. I can get him. Oh, he used to like her. It doesn't matter. I can get him. And someone did bite the bullet. they bought the bullet. They bought the bullet. They bit the bullet. They bought into the crap. That's what's coming in. But for somebody bought the bullet or bit the bullet. This does not go there. See, and it doesn't even fit. They don't even mix. They don't even like each other. Take what resonates. For some of you, you could have a sister who messed around with your ex-mister. Just to try to get under someone's skin. Just to try to get some money maybe too. Ace of Coins, financial success, riches, and wealth. For some of you, you do have something that you have to settle with money with a family. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. For some of you, there's a family attacking you to lower your defenses. I think that's the more important one. But Spirit's saying give everybody a fair shot to speak. Something about your obliques. Yep, totally. Succubus and incubus tie. Somebody's just fucking somebody who's a sex demon. Or a bunch of people. What did I say? Someone's doing porn, OnlyFans, or recording this shit. What the fuckery. And they spy through readings. They spy, whatever that means, they spy. They spy through readings. They want to know what you're doing, what you're up to, while they're hoeing around. It's like, what the fuck do you care? You don't care. Keep it moving. You don't give two shits. You don't. You show it. You don't give two shits. Shameless. Anyways. Something about Seamus. Something about Seamus. Anyways. Jack of Spades. No. Yep. In this present moment, this is happening right now, or very quickly. This young brunette, I told you, who made a bet. Someone made a bet to try to sleep with somebody, to use them as a fuck buddy. Because for some of you, the way it's feeling, it's like you left a space, or they knew, or someone knew about you and about someone that you used to talk to, and they just want to see if they can compete with you. Some stupid. But I did say 7 of Clubs to the 8 of Clubs for some of you. You have paperwork coming in. For some of you, this is for this man who pretended to be something to you. He is coming up right next to the Jack of Spades. This is an ex. This is an ex for some. This is somebody that's an ex. This person is going to also try to communicate with you. This person does not have your best interest in mind, my lovies. This person is going to try to communicate, to reconcile with you. This man is a jerk. Male, female, taking into consideration. King of Hearts. They're taking you into consideration. What is this? What is this? Numbers in your pocket. This person could like say some bullshit, like he got mad because he heard that you were like communicating with somebody. I don't know. 7 of Pentacles. This person's been investing a lot in this group of people. This person is, I don't know. This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. They've been waiting on new opportunities. They're waiting on investments to pay off when it comes to this, the 5 of Swords. These envious people that are competitive. This person, for some, I feel like you have 2 people. You do. You have 2 people here. You have to make a choice. Make the right choice, my lovies. I feel like it's a choice between a jerk. A jerk. And for some of you, you've already done this in the past. You've already done this in the past. For some of you, this is exhausting energy, my lovies. You've done this in the past, my lovies. This is what you've passed this test. This is what's coming in. You've already passed this test, my lovies. You've already passed this test. For some of you, it's like you recently Robbie, you recently got with somebody. Like, either you recently got with somebody, Reese, the name, I'm getting Reese Witherspoon. Take that how it resonates. This person, Page of Swords again. This person is watching you, or they are going to give this 1 year, Spirit's saying. They're watching you build your legacy with somebody that is worthy. Like the King of Hearts to the Emperor, Fudgesicles. Or this is you focusing, for some of you, these could be family members watching you, old family members, people you don't talk to anymore. For some of you, I'm getting something about a father as well. For some of you, you're just moving forward in your life to something really awesome. Or you are in something that's like your legacy. This is all tingly and itchy. Like the left shoulder or this left area, or the I am getting the rhomboids too. Like you're moving into something super incredible, stable, loyal, something about the tenacity involved in something, your tenacity, like your willingness to move forward and push through and learn. And for some of you, you're learning a new industry, or you're learning a new system, or you're creating a new system and you're researching something. For some of you, there's someone asking about you and your finances. For some of you, there's somebody that's researching you because they want to not just be fucking nosy. They actually want to offer you something incredible. It feels like something huge. And this jerk is going to try to come to you with some BS. For some of you, you have someone near you who you see as a friend and is a hidden enemy. Whatever you do, a few brunettes surround you. For some of you, they are immature. Spirit was giving us, you'd be surprised, like, when I see people, again, because it's just me. If I see people out on the street, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person has a booger in their nose. Let me get that. Like, I'm not going to get that for them. But, you know, let me tell them, my love, you got a booger. You know how many people tell me? You know how many people I've talked to today and no one said shit? Like, they didn't even tell me. It's in the little details that it shows you a lot about who has your back and for what reason. Because for some of you, you spend a lot of time gossiping with a group of females. They would, given the right situation, they would do it to you too. And for some of you, they get a standing ovation for their acting skills because they hate you. And for some of you, they're going to have even more reason to hate you because you have something really beautiful here. And for some of you, you got your peers trying to secretly sabotage you. For some of you, have an ex trying to secretly sabotage you. Move on, my lovies. Maya, move along. And guess what it did? The Page of Swords flipped right over this sister who's a stalker, who's a gossiper, who's a fucking liar. She spread rumors about you, gossip about you. Or this is what you do with her, my lovies, too. I'm just a messenger. For some of you, this person betrayed the shit out of you and you are confused. You don't fucking see it. Anyways, but she kept it a secret, or something happened in February with this person. My lovies, the grass is greener where you're going, or where you, I don't know. I feel like this is future. Here we have this Scorpio or a King of Hearts involved, a King of Cups or dark-skinned man who's angry and wants to rush in to cause confusion. Tell him to go to hell, where he came from. This is how I feel, my lovies. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Because for some of you, it's like you need people that are going to help you snap out of an illusion with these friends or these exes. For some of you, it's like you're going to try to teeter between a really good man that's even maybe a business owner, an entrepreneur, that's in his life purpose. Even if he was broke, this person is showing up as an emperor. Emperor energy doesn't mean you have a lot of money. I've seen emperors that live on the street. They come up as emperors. It is, you have some type of a spiritual authority. You reign supreme in your reality. How your energy shows up, it is authentic and it is strong. You can create whatever you want from that. If you want to create nothing, that's okay. Some people are obsessed with having a lot of shit. Just because you have a lot of shit doesn't mean you're a master of anything. It's like people are like, I want to be a master Manuel. I want to be a master manifester. It's like, that's cool. But sometimes spirit just needs us to chill. Can you just chill? No, you can't. You need a lot of stuff all the time. That's cool. That's cool too. When you need something, spirit will bring it. When you don't need anything, spirit will leave that too. It's like the ebbs and the flows. This is a wonderful person. They could be very like zen, or they could like practice some type of like, I'm getting like ebbs and flows. Like someone is like, they're willing to grow. They're willing to like, this person's been through a lot of seasons. I'm getting someone that's like either well traveled or like well like versed in different communities, maybe even societies. Somebody could have studied like something about polygamy. Someone studied polygamy. I don't know what that means. He studied different concepts, different systems. He studied like, I'm seeing this YouTuber actually, who he travels a lot. I find him Luisito. The name Luis could be significant for some, but he travels a lot. And this man's so fantastic because like he's gone to like indigenous tribes that live out in like in the middle of nowhere, and it's like he shows like how they live and like where they stay and how they herd cattle and like the very nomadian life. Like he's gone to like India and to the temples of the rats, and he's done like it's like someone like that, like that's that energy, like, or that could be significant for some, like someone's very well like studied. Like this person, there was one show where they went to the Arctic and they saw how people live in the Arctic, and it's just and then they went to Vegas and they, you know, and they went to like the dirtiest or the cheapest hotel in Vegas, and like different things. Like someone's like all types of experiences. Like they've camped out, I don't know, visited Area 51 and tried to get in there. It's like someone's had like a really interesting, someone's really, their inner child is innocent. Something about Vincent. I'm seeing Tetris. Somebody can like puzzles. I am seeing Tetris. I am also seeing puzzles though, like the puzzle pieces. But the puzzle pieces needed to come together for a situation. For some, you have a choice, my lovies. It's like you're going to get communication from different people for different reasons. For some, this was a season. This person was not good to you. This person even gossiped about you with another jerk who was pretending to be your friend, who was envious. Yeah, he was out here with your friends, friending it up with your friends. 3 of Cups. Being friends, neglecting you, treating you like shit, leaving you out in the dust, not giving 2 fucks what happened to you, while he was out here partying it with people that knew you or knew of you. Walk away from the shit, my lovies. 8 of Cups energy. This person's going to tell you that they're going to walk away because 6 of Cups energy, 6 of Cups, they're nostalgic, and spirit just knocked really hard. 6 of Wands. This person wants to have success in a situation. They want it to be seen. They want it to be seen like they want a new opportunity. A Page of Pentacles. Oh, a Page of Pentacles. They're going to tell you like, let's work together. Let's train together. They see you. Oh my gosh, no. 2 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. This person also went back to an ex. You don't match. I don't see it here. I see this person may also be working with an ex who thinks that you want him too. This is what's coming in. These are the type of people that are crazy. They think you want him too. It's like, my lovey, I don't know what lies he told you or she told you, but if I'm not with them, it wasn't that great. I don't care what you fucking think. Go see a shrink. Somebody needs to see a shrink. 9 of Wands energy. Somebody could have told somebody, oh, you know, this person they gaslit the shit out of you. And then they made themselves the victim. 9 of Wands energy. And Spirit is looking at this person like not a good person. 9 of Wands energy. They didn't want to give up telling a bullshit story to somebody that they were messing with for money. Telling them that you treated them funny. It's like, that's cool. Everybody go your separate ways. It's like, that's cool. That's totally cool. I'm going to take you to school. Go your separate way. You knew this. You knew that this person was doing to you. You knew this, that they were being tactless. Ace of Swords, you knew this. You know. You know, intuitively, you know the truth. This person could have screwed you over in some type of contract as well. Or when it comes to something about Roswell. And they're going to come to try to love bomb you with the little horsey, the Knight of Cups. I don't know, my lovies. This person's a hoe. He's coming in as a hoe. This person could be an officer. You got projects, 10 of Hearts energy. For some of you, some people just envy your projects and what you're doing. And it's like, how can I take that energy and make it something else? And it's like, leave me alone. Thank you. This is you as a female or your partner. There are delays and money. Eventually, for some, this person's going to ask you for money. I don't know why, but this person's going to ask you for money. They're going to ask you for fucking money. Can you believe that shit? Because it's right here. That's what's coming in. Spirit saying that Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles. This person is going through some type of a little financial issue. Not only were they a jerk to you, but in addition to that, they talk trash about you. But they're going to see you. I don't know what you're coming up on, but you're coming up on something really good. And this person is going to ask you for money. Or you're already doing really well, and this person is going to ask you for money. There's a little bit of a delay in a situation. For some of you, there's a little bit of a delay when it comes to a well-meaning man. Take your time for some if you have not met this person. Or for some of you, if you are dating somebody new, take your time and invest, my lovies. Give it your best. I'm not saying love bomb this person and go crazy and romanticize the relationship and take it to the next level right away, even when the person's not giving you the time of day. No, I'm saying take your time and building it slow. Because for some of you, you have somebody that can grow into an emperor or something that can grow into an emperor, but you got to take it slow. It's like you already went through a rushy area or era of your life. A lot of in and outers. A lot of, for some of you, fake ass friends. You did it. You did it, my lovies. That was fun. You learned. It was good. You got burned. It was good too. Let's go. This person's looking right at you, but you're turning your back. For some of you, you may still be involved with this person for some. But this person does not want to let you go because of money. This person's thinking like, how much money am I going to lose if I let go of this person? Because for some of you, you have a house with somebody, or that you're thinking of this property that you have. You're really tired, my lovies. This is really exhausting energy. And this man is not I'm not saying he's an evil man. I'm just saying I'm just saying there's something better out there for you. I'm getting that song by, not Whitney Houston, but for some of you, Whitney or Houston. I'm getting that song by, not Faith Evans, but for some of you, I'll Be Missing You. Somebody died, or someone's going to die for some. Or you've been with somebody since somebody died. There's a tired energy in the field, my lovies. It's like this person, if you had energy, this person's drained you and you've drained him. I think this is a two-way street for some. Because somebody didn't want to admit defeat with this fake relationship. It's like, I want to try to keep going, keep doing this. And it's like, why? You don't look good. What are you trying to prove? And to who? Nobody cares. Real humans, they don't care, my lovies. Do what's fair for you. Walk away from a shit show. Eventually, there's a block, or you're going to stop talking to this person, my lovies. Even if for somebody has a lot of money, because standing on a lot of money. You got a project when it comes to a house for some. I don't know. For some of you, you could be considering like buying more property with this person or buying a property with this person. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. If you want to book a private reading, you can definitely do that. I told you there's a blonde female or a bunch of blonde females. Ooh, who are blocking you. Surprise. 8 of Hearts energy is a blonde female or a surprise. For some of you, you're going to surprisingly block these people or block a few people. For some of you, you're ending a contract or you're going to get a separation or a divorce or you're ending some type of relationship. For some of you, there's a surprise ending of a situation and you're going for something else. Spirit saying your new beginning is here, my lovies. Have no fear. Just keep on moving. 5511. It was sent from heaven. You don't deserve this, my lovies. And this fake-ass friend is going to be angry. For some of you, you're going to stop talking to a few people. This fake-ass friend or these fake-ass friends are going to be supposedly angry at you. Or people that you were doing some type of project with. Anyways, you got 2 kings. You have high honors when it comes to a situation. For some 3 10s, you are working on a project that's going to work out fine, especially if you're doing something to your house or in your apartment. You're going to be very happy and satisfied with this project. It brings in new energy, so that's nice. Feng shui type stuff. You have 2 9s, so a little bit of money in a situation for some. Issues with money, delays and blocks when it comes to a little bit of money, but you're going to get really good news, especially from a well-meaning man. For some of you, you can get support from a father or a sister when it comes to money. Or you could be supporting a father or a sister when it comes to money. For some of you, this energy is like on your trail. Someone stalks you. And not only do they stalk you, they have other people stalking you too. This person is so immature. It's like the type of people that like gossip with their fucking lovers about you because you're moving on. Be strong, my lovies. Move on. These people are trying to pull on you. You could be getting super headaches for some. You could be feeling really restless at night. This person masturbates to the thought of you. I told you for some, someone works in the legal field or the medical field. Or for some of you, there's something with an organization. Ooh, when it comes to a work situation. What is it? Right there it is. Raymond. Somebody works in some type of legal field or medical field. And in this present moment, for some, you're going to get news from work or you're working right now. The 4 seasons travel. Work is at the forefront of your field, my lovies. In this present moment, Jesus, you got success. Yay. You got a successful something or other that has to do with a work situation for some. That's cute. I liked it, my lovies. Jesus, may they all be in peace. Those energies were so heavy. Heavy metal. Somebody likes heavy metal. Somebody either works out to heavy metal or they lift or they work to heavy metal. That's intense. 5731. We got this privileged lady for some. A friend, a sister, somebody that is privileged in your life or is privileged to be in your presence. For some of you, there's a privileged lady who is shady. 942. For others of you, there's just somebody, a well-meaning sister or a friend that you can count on. For some of you, this is your father's daughter. For some of you, this is your father's daughter. You don't share fathers for some. For some of you, there are family secrets. Of course. For some of you, there are family secrets. And they are secretly in despair because everything fucking backfired. For some of you, you have families that are in despair. For some of you, give yourself time, especially as there are recalibrations of energies. After finding out shocking things or spirit giving you shocking revelations, for some of you, you intuited a lot of things. You get a lot of downloads that give you the truths you need. With the High Priestess to the Ace of Swords. For some of you, there was a secret pregnancy, but you knew. For some of you, you like dream things. You know things. You just know. You have the gift. Work on it. But for some of you, you know that there's a family that's in despair for some shady shit they were doing. Oh, they are totally in despair. And they're going to feel like abandoned or left out of some type of legacy or energy. They were feeding poverty. I'm not getting as like technically financial, but for some of you it can be. But poverty is, Spirit wants us to, because they're left out of something you're working on something. Occupation, for some of you, it's something that you do regardless of how much money you make. Your occupation is your like life purpose, and they've been left out of your life purpose. They can't create with you, and that despairs them, because for some of you, your energy is precious. I'm getting my precious. They were trying to hold on to you like a monster, or like monsters. They thought your energy was theirs too, and little do they know that's not how it works, because you're gonna get great fortune and they're in despair. And literally is far away from these people who are in despair, and you are of high honor, and they know that, and they fucking screwed that. Why would you do this? I don't understand why some people do this shit. It's like, you think you come across great people all the fucking time, and then when you have a great person in front of you, you want to shortchange them, you want to breadcrumb them, you want to treat them like shit. How the fuck does that make sense? You think you could just replace them with anybody else? You can't. And then now they have to learn the hard way. Now they have to learn the hard way. Now they get left out. This privileged lady, for some of you fake ass friends, is like, you think you come to be like, so they try to come between you and your man. That's what's coming in for some of you. Take it how it resonates. Someone with a minivan. They try to come between you and your occupation for some. They didn't like that you were in your life purpose. How can we destroy this? You can't. You really can't. No offense. You can't. You can't. They get left out. They got left out. They were also working hard to try to make you feel left out, but you got unexpected income. For some of you, if you do something that you really, really love, you don't do it necessarily because you're making too much money off of it, even though eventually it can grow. You're doing it more because you love it, because it's your purpose. And this makes people feel in despair because they're being judged. I told you there was some type of procedure or some type of adjudication, but I was seeing it in the spiritual realm, and whatever happens in the spiritual realm eventually comes down in the physical realm, and it affects your home, your property, a family, where you stay, your residence. Somebody thought that they could fucking secretly, I don't know, keep you in some type of infancy stage or in a state of naivete or naive to what they were doing secretly to steal. A main female. There was a choice that was made by a mature female and a wealthy man who are concerned and are in bad health about the changes. Boom. And they gotta move. All right, boom. That's it, my lovies. And they don't sleep at night. I think that's good, my lovies. I think that's good. What say you? I say it's true. It's good, because there's still heavy energies for some that are being processed in the field. If you're feeling very tired, take naps, my lovies. If you're feeling restless, know that there are energies being projected. If you are letting things go from your past, people, situations, places, you may be even experiencing separation anxiety, because that did come in the readings. Just allow it to kind of, do we want to do that, my lovies? I think my lovies want us to do this here. No fear. 10221. You have to like work through the energies. They're very heavy right now. Oh, because I'm getting Mercury retrograde. They're very heavy right now, but it's all for refinement. Just stay on the assignment. You are an angel on assignment, my lovies. Is it about a co-assignment? Quid pro quo. This for that. Somebody wants to apologize, but it's too late. It's too late to apologize. In meditation and preparation, Spirit was giving that to us. Again, for some, you'll be hearing from people that they want to apologize to you. They're not. I was getting for some theory, and something about Teresa, and something about Mother Teresa, and something about Parkinson's. But Spirit was giving us, they're not. Don't feel too bad for these people when they come like telling you all their problems after they left you out for God knows how long, not gave two shits about you or your fucking problems, being out here leaving you out in the dust on purpose, doing it on purpose to harvest your energy, part of their fucking ritual. Something about aura. They're gonna come to you not because they are truly repented and saddened. I mean, it's not even about being saddened per se. It's about truly changing their ways, because if they would do it to you, they'll do it to anybody else at any other time. But they're just sad because they got caught, and mad because they got caught. They're not sad because what they did, and it's very different. We got someone with a beard and their hormones. Somebody with a beard and hormones. Somebody talks about hormones and their beard. A G. Mojave, the Mojave Desert. Levees or Levi's. The Hoover Dam is coming in. Outdoors. A busy business person. I accept the changes because they're going to have to. 60, the number 60, the number 6, the number 66. I'm going to get your kicks on Route 66. I accept the changes, of course. Spirit said you have to. It's like you think you're that powerful. There's a really cocky, arrogant energy in the field. And it's like, ugh, that's what it feels like. This is your sign, my lovies. Your sign that you are self-mastering yourself. It doesn't matter what you own, where you are, who's around you, what group you belong to, what your title is. It's something deeper that you're mastering. It's quite fascinating. Allow these lessons, even though for some of you the lesson feels really tough, allow it to like refine you. Allow it to refine you. And even if Spirit at some point, Perry Ellis, at some point, if Spirit brought you back to these people for whatever reason, you would know how to handle this situation. You would know if you needed to accept. Forgiveness is like a given, right? But it's like you would know if you needed to accept them back into their life, or if now it's time for everybody to go their separate ways and never wayfare, never may we meet again. A masquerade ball, because this was a masquerade ball for some. For some of you, you understand how to move in a room full of fakes or in a room full of vultures or during a masquerade ball where everybody's wearing masks. Spirit was giving that to us and everybody's masks have now been ripped off. It actually came in the preliminary. Everybody's masks have now been ripped off. All of them. Even the ones that they say it's for medical purposes, the ones that they say it's for party purposes, all these types of masks. You're setting goals for someone is setting goals. Take that how it resonates. But we got goals. I am getting couple goals. For some of you, it could be you and your couple setting goals. For some of you, you have a beautiful couple, my lovies. You really do. I'm getting a cuckold, though. For some of you, cheating is in the field. And a cuckold is a man that's being cheated on. For some of you, there is a beautiful cuckold. Fuck. Bon. You got cheated on. It's sad when good people get ruined. I don't think this person's going to get ruined, though. I think this is just a lesson for this person. Because this person's actually a really good person. So this is not the type of person that's like immature and crazy and is not lazy either. So this person's not going to be like, he has baby fever, though. Somebody who got cheated on has baby fever. A man in the field. But I'm getting someone, like, even though they got cheated on, they may be afraid to move forward, but they believe in love. They know love is real because they have love in their heart. So it's like, even if they just need a little bit of time to heal, this is not the type of person that will be like, now I'm going to go and fuck everything and ruin everybody's lives. And you know how many, something about luts, something about sluts. You know how many people I know, like immature people, it's like, well, they did it to me, so I'm gonna do it to somebody else. What the fuck does that's your excuse? Oh, Spirit just knocked. But someone's not like that. Like, someone is like, what was that, my lovies? That's the second time that it was that loud. The rolling loud. Someone's not like that. Like, someone believes in love and he will have love. Take that how it resonates. There's a cuckold in the field, though. Somebody did get, so there's a cuckold in his fields. Someone did get cheated on. Party time. For some of you, you're going to be celebrating something. For some of you, you're going to be celebrating with a breast exam. For some of you, someone needs a breast exam. For some of you, I was getting it's funny, Spirit was giving that to us earlier, and I'm getting like cartel parties, but Spirit was giving this to us earlier, like in Scarface. They showed a lot about a lot of things, but I think they should have showed more about the spiritual rituals that these people pay for protection. Like, they didn't show that in Scarface. Wolf love. I told you, someone's loyal. Loyal. The name Boyle and Boylston Street. Someone is loyal. Someone could have been loyal to a fault because something about basalt. Someone was loyal to someone that was not actually loyal in the spirit to this person. Someone was very King of Pentacles. Like, they weren't an emperor to somebody, but they were a King of Pentacles. They were a husband or a partner, and they felt like they would sacrifice maybe even their divine counterpart, maybe even something that's a little bit more deeper in order to be loyal to their situation. They were thinking a lot about the tangible, but now somebody gets to actually live something even more magical. That's cool. We got artifacts. Ancient artifacts or some type of artifacts. I did see self-sabotage when it comes to artifacts. For some of you, what do we say? Archaeologist or choreographers also in the field for some, but somebody that digs up stuff, artifacts. We got delays for some. We definitely have delays. We saw that Spirit gave us delays. There's a muse involved in a situation. Again, this is your sign for some. Or national amusements. For some of you, delays when it comes to a movie you want to see. For some of you, family business. For some of you, you can have a family business. For some of you, there's an ex. For some of you, you could have a family, Emily, Elliot, Elisa, ex. For some of you, in the tropics. For some of you, you have or you will be having a business deal, or there's a business venture with an ex that is tending to. You got to forget something. For some of you, you got to forget it. For some of you, this is what it feels like. Like, somebody wants to either invest in like some type of business venture with someone. It's like, my lovey, I don't care if you're married to them. I don't care if you have a serious committed relationship. It's like, this is a sign that somebody needs to forget some type of business venture that they're going to tie themselves even more with lies, with somebody that, I don't know, it was only supposed to be a fuck buddy. I don't know how I got this far, but psychopath, because someone's a psychopath. That's how I got this far. Deficient emotional response, lack of empathy, and poor behavioral control. Somebody's dealing with some type of psychopath or the psychopath energy has been present the last few readings. Okay, here, we'll do this. Right, Jose? Right. The name Joshua. The name Josiah. Who's on fire? Or who's gonna get fired? Or who got fired? Oh my gosh, here we go. Amazon for some and amazings for others. I am getting some, and for your brothers. For some of you, that porn store or the porn store has been very present. Take that how it resonates. But we got the Amazon for some. I am getting a Brazilian. I am getting Portugal as well. Someone can speak Portuguese, or Portugal or Brazil could be significant for some. We got the letter D, the name Derek, the name Dwayne. The name Hassan keeps coming in. Strong Derek. Lebanon could be significant for some. An accountant is involved. For some of you, you need to get your accountant involved in a situation. For some of you, I am getting D ratings. I am getting like, for some of you, there could be some type of an inspection and someone may be close to failing an inspection. For some of you, being cautious with your accounting books or your taxes. For some of you, here we go with this Jackson Hugh. For some of you, you may have to get a third-party vendor to do your taxes, or you're looking at that because you got a to-do list for some. But just making sure you don't get audited, or you may get audited for some when it comes to your businesses especially. I am getting when people do like Amazon, that drop shipment energy has been very present for some. For some of you, somebody can have an Amazon store or a store where they ship things. I love what I told you. For some of you, you love what you do for a living. It's your occupation. You love it. It's over water. For some of you, if you are underwater in a situation when it comes to what you do for a living, because you don't do it for money. And for some of you, you may be charging like quite a bit because you're like, I do a good job. This is my passion. I deserve to get paid well. I know right now I'm not, like, you're kind of like in like a beginner's phase of something, or you haven't blown up yet, but it fell on the water. I have a water cup here, and it fell on top of the water cup. You're not underwater. So like, You don't have to, maybe for some of you, you're considering closing down a business, or do it because if it's for your passion, you love what you do. For some, I love what I do for a living. You love it. Give it a little bit more time, maybe, for some, because I'm getting someone that maybe is considering like either filing for bankruptcy and closing down a business, or just closing down a business because they think it's going underwater and it's still above water. That's how it's coming in. And something about your daughter. You can get help from your daughter, or a daughter's involved in a situation. Maybe you need to look at Amazon for some. Maybe what you sell can be sold on Amazon, or maybe you need a storefront. Maybe you need to sell on Amazon. Take it how it resonates. I'm also getting like how Mr. Beast, I love him. He's so cute. Mr. Beast, got into Walmart's. Maybe you need to get into like a big box store. Take it how it resonates. Get it on the floor. 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 But I'm getting like, get it on the sales floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. You need a sales floor for some. Denison, a menace. Dennis the Menace. The name Dennis. Move on. Someone that knows officers. Move on. Don't do it. It reversed. Flip it and reverse it. It reversed. Do not move on. Don't move on. Don't let it go. Don't. You got to get it on the floor. For some of you, maybe jealous. Someone's jealous. Jelly. Don't move on. Don't do it. Someone could be giving you bad advice, telling you to move on, let this go. Spirit saying, no, don't do it. Don't. What did we say? We got some fucking envious friends of yours here. For some, something can really grow. You can get someone that's like a private investor that has a lot of money. There's a private eye in a situation too. There's a private investigator. There's somebody that's going to invest in you in some way that's going to help you blow up. Don't let it go. Don't let it go, my lovies. That's what someone wants you to do. It makes me want to cry. I'm rooting for you. Even though you have some fake ass friends that are trying to drown out any type of hoorahs, they want you to give up. You got self-mastery. Master yourself, my lovies. It's all a reflection of what's within. Self-mastery, mana, karate, self-mastery when it comes to Amazon. You are an artist. I'm telling you, I feel it. You need to heal it. Focus on you, my lovies. Go to bat for yourself. Get rid of this jerk for some. There's something better coming. In life, in love, in whatever. It feels really good. You are an artist. D, the initial D could be significant. I am getting Dimitri now. Demetrius or Dimitri. You are an artist. Someone is an artist, my lovies. You have mastered yourself in a certain way, and spirit loves what you're doing. It's like, you know what it is? It's like, I'm seeing a boxer, actually, a Demetrius. I'm seeing a boxer. I used to go to high school with him. And this man, like, he went on to be, like, amazing. But it's like he dances. I actually went to see a fight. I went to see one of his fights, and it's like he dances. Like, you can tell that what he was doing, the best fighters are not angry when they fight. They are like, they sleep at night. They actually get a lot of sleep. They get rest. They don't have a lot of sex, especially not before a fight. They're disciplined. Like, maybe spirit's asking you to be a little bit more disciplined because you already have what it takes. You are an artist. For me, for example, there's certain things that, like, there are certain spiritual things, especially when it comes to healing, that spirit has told me, for this, you have to fast. For this, you have to fast X amount of days. For this, you have to fast, which I've been actually craving a fast for a while. You have to fast for X amount of days to get this going, to do this type of spiritual work. If you're going to read for this person, fast for 3 days, because this person has this type of energy and you need to have like a little bit more of a clearer body to download what you need. It's like you're mastering, like that would be like, for me, it's like, it's been years in the making of me exploring different energies, different environments, different pressure points. And it's like, you do that. Like for some of you, like you stretch your, you even stretch your joints. I don't know what that means. For somebody could be a fighter. It's like someone's a master teacher though. Someone could be a master teacher when it comes to fighting. This could have to do with fighting or some type of a martial art. A business person. You have to get your accountant involved for some when it comes to, because you can't be too artsy fartsy when it comes to, you know, your accounting books. This fever energy was present in yesterday's reading. Someone with a fever who loves what they do. Like, it's like they do it with a passion. It's like they do it in Spanish. It's like, tú no vas a sudar la fiebre. Like, you're not going to sweat the fever. Like, when you, like, feverishly want something. Or, like, it's like, no vas a sudar la fiebre. Or like, when you're over it, when you're finally over it, like, oh, por fin sudó la fiebre. Like, he finally sweat out his fever. Or she finally sweat out her fever. But you're doing something like, you're in heat for it. Do you get it? Oh, for some of you, somebody does have a cold. Or someone's sick. What do we say? For some of you, you're going to find out that a female that doesn't have your best interest in mind is sick or has some type of issue. But for some of you, it's a cold and a fever. For some of you, don't move on. Don't move on. Don't allow something to get cold. Don't allow something to get cold. For some of you, don't allow someone to get cold. There's something about C-O-L-E and C-O-A-L. Zoo, self-mastery, and Spirit was giving that in the dream. Is so funny. Because after actually, because I felt like, again, there's been years of my family doing ritual work on me. And I've gotten to the point where I can project myself. Not only can I receive energies from a distance, but I can project myself out at a distance. So if there's a channeler that's someone that's super sensitive, I can project myself and send messages. So they receive messages for me. And it's kind of like a zoo or some type of circus. Don't let yourself, you've mastered the circus or the zoo, or people that want to have you in some type of circus or zoo. Again, there are all types of people with all types of powers on this planet, my lovies. If you know, you know. If you don't know, that's okay too. We got 10s here. You are an artist, and 10s. I am seeing custom shoes. This custom shoe energy has been very present for some. Maybe it's custom shoes on Amazon for someone. Like, take what resonates. We're getting a few different energies. But for some of you, maybe selling custom shoes online. Maybe opening up a storefront. Maybe something you've been wanting to do, but you've been letting somebody else harvest your energy for the longest time. Like, for the longest time. For the longest time. Oh, for the longest something, 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 something else. Something, 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 something else. Do-do-do and do-dee-do-dee. Do-do-dee-do-dee-do-dee. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Ooh. Oh. I love that song. E. Eddie, Eric, elephant, white elephant, the elephant in the room for some that some are not talking about. Oh, you got to cooperate. Stop. Cooperate and listen. Erica, did we say the name Erica earlier? It did come in. Elijah, Elysian Fields, a lesion of something or other. We're going to not do that right now. The number 60. Did we say the number 60 earlier? The number 32, the number 23, the number 59, the number 57. Elias. I'm seeing the name Elias or Elias, an alliance, an alias, an alien. I'm seeing there's a little town right outside of San Diego. It's like on the 8 driving into San Diego. Is it on the 8 or is it on the 10? Can you catch it on the 10 too? And on the 8? There's a little town. It's like Alienville. And it's like it's like a few hours out of San Diego heading east. Little remote towns. little desert towns. Oh, a Hummer, a red Hummer. That Hummer looks nice. Doody, a Forester. Doody-dee-doo, a Chevy. Stop, cooperate, and listen. A Toyota Camry, a white Toyota Camry. For some of you, someone needs to cool down a fever. For some of you, there could be an animal who's sick. We got an ex-lover. For some of you, got to cool down. For some of you, jungle fever with an ex-lover. For some of you, it could be white. Somebody could be Puerto Rican. Ex-lover. The letter N. N-E. N-E-D. D-E. Den. Denver. Flying in. Layovers in Denver, I am getting, though. Oh, my gosh. The M wants to hide for some reason. We got an N next to zoo. We have an M next to 10, but the M wanted to hide. Money, money, men. Men in the, is the eagle in the Mayan calendar. I'm a blue magnetic eagle, my lovies. For some of you, the Mayan calendar could be significant. The Hunabku. In Lakesh, Alakin. We are one. Men. A lot of men involved in a situation causing some type of zoo. Men that work in a zoo. They get paid not that much. They got to stop, cooperate, and listen. For some of you, could have messed around with somebody in a zoo. Or for some of you, for jungle fever. We got hormones and an ex-lover. We got an apology under M. Calling soon. Told you somebody's going to call you soon. To spoon. Calling soon. Calling soon. Someone with, because they're going to be on their period, or they're going to be on a, I'm getting hormonal changes. Like someone's going to be at a time where they're going to feel Q. We got Q too. Jesus. Someone's going to call you like when they're feeling like down in the dumps. Something about down in the trunks and down in the, someone is like pooping on themselves. I don't know. Somebody's going to go through some shit, my lovies. Because for some, black magic was present with that demon. They're shackled to the demons that they try to project onto you. And the devil's like, okay, that's what you want. You want to summon that up? You ready? Q, butterfly, and hidden. Okay. For some of you, you're evolving. Q, Quiñones. That Quiñones energy has been very quintuplets. Quincy, Massachusetts. Someone's hiding something in Quincy or in Massachusetts or a small town in Massachusetts. Master. Someone's master. I'm getting like master of the head, but somebody has like some type of an altar somewhere hidden that they try to create in order to keep someone. It's like, you know, like Spirit's showing us Helga in Hey Arnold. Again, reality is stranger than fiction. And it's like, I've had people they've told me though. I had a man, when I went to Gabon for my spiritual retreat to take Iboga for cleansing, I was freaking out. And he told me a guy that I knew from California, who I had stayed with for a few days, Elisa, he had told me, there's nothing to worry about. I have you on my altar. Like I saw the altar he was creating. He had a few, but this one was like supposed to be really special. It actually had a horse on the top, which is funny. Cause he wanted to make money. The spirit saying that he wanted to make money. But he loved my energy. He actually is like, all angels have to leave us, huh? Because he wanted me to stay with him and his partner living there. He actually kind of wanted me as his second wife. I'm like, that ain't happening in your life, my lovies. No offense, but nope. He put me on an altar, and I'm like, could you take me off your altar, please? Like, after I found out, after I came back from the spiritual retreat, I'm like, I don't want to be on anybody's altar. But I am getting like Helga, like someone has a hidden altar somewhere. Like, they've made an altar for somebody. Somebody made an altar to try to, it's like using your energy, but worshiping it as like an entity via an altar, not worshiping you in the 3D, not treating you right, or this is what you're doing to somebody. Somebody has some type of an altar where it's like to shackle someone's energy to that altar so they could use it for their own selfish reasons, instead of treating the being that is channeling the energy with respect and dignity. That's what's coming in. Jesus, what a fucking zoo. It really is. I'm getting Q like anonymous. Like, this is anonymous, but somebody's transformed. So the energy is transformed. So this altar can't even hold the energy that it was supposedly made for. This altar doesn't work. Somebody wants to apologize, but I don't know. For someone was playing with some dirty tricks. I don't know about this apology. Pretending that this is all in the reverse. Boom. Okay, this is all in the reverse. For some of you, they were pretending that they've changed, but maybe somebody has. They want to apologize. They were mad because you disappeared, you cut them off, or someone cut somebody off. They don't want to do that anymore. They were on the low with somebody else, or they were on the low with the same sex, or they were on the low fucking a demon. And they were also creating porn, but they want to stop all of that. They want to stop it, my lovies. I don't know if you believe them, but they're hating on you. They are hating on you. They are mad, mad, mad. My eyebrow is itchy. Someone does the people's eyebrow, I am getting, and someone lies a lot. They're mad at you. This energy did come into my lovies. You have no clue. 0130-117. Someone is mad at you because they treated you like shit, or this is what you did to somebody, my lovies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Wear the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't fit, don't get calluses. Take it off. Something about trellises. Something about traces. Something about trace agents. Something about like sex addiction. Something about roofies. But someone was treating you like shit. They were in their demons. They couldn't heal. And then they're mad because you left. Or mad or hating on you. They're denying paternity, or they're denying their involvement or their creation of this mess. It's like, take what resonates. Someone was I told you someone was acting single. What did we say about the thing in the gym? And somebody has shingles. And I told you for someone with their secret hidden feelings has been present. For some of you, someone was secretly loving, lusting, wanting you, playing around, stealing your energy, just wasting your time. Now they're mad. Stupid. So stupid. They want to put this in the past. They're spying on readings. I bet. In the past, they didn't want kids with you, confused as fuck, trying to be a people trying to be some type of people pleaser, confused as fuck, not wanting children with you, but also hiding their feelings for you, while also having a dirty dick, sleeping with everything and everyone. Extreme and risky sex while acting fucking single, having this person feels completely mind-fucked. This person is all over the place. Someone needs a dick. They need a dick. Oh my God, boom. They're addicted to pills, alcohol, or weed. But for some of you, someone is suffering. They're having like some type of withdrawal symptoms from the succubus, incubus energy that they were messing around with when it came to sleeping with demons that had them even in some type of same-sex thing that they did not necessarily. Had they been in their right mind, they probably wouldn't have done this. Tupac or Cap. No cap or cap. Nightcaps, though. Someone could talk about like, this is my nightcap. And they were stealing from you. This is the type of person that, like, looks for, like, a female to be like, you know what movie I'm getting? What was that movie? Was that Hannibal Lecter? Where a female got kidnapped by a serial killer and he wanted to be a female, and he was like, but she needed to be like chunky enough for him to like it looked like his plan was to like de-skin her so like he could make like a human skin thing. I don't know, some shit's coming in. Like somebody wants to be a woman but they don't know how to love a woman. This energy came in the preliminary. For some of you, this could be like a father or a father figure, because it did come in like a father for some. So like they never really loved women. They don't know how to treat women, but they also want to like be a woman. So they hate that they love you, but they also want to be you. They hate your power, but they also want to be you. Everybody fucking knows about this fucking OnlyFans they were doing. This was also in the preliminary with orgies and sex parties and all this shit. Sex parties and orgies. Doing everything and everyone. Karma. The karma is affecting their hormones. Someone could be having like intense hormonal imbalance, hormonal imbalances. Somebody can't say hormones. Why are they having issues saying hormones? Why is this karma in the crooked, my lovies? It's almost like leniency for some. I think somebody has a lot of traumas they need to work through. I think somebody could actually be saved. Always in and out. It's like they stop this and then they go back to this. This is too risky, my lovies. I don't know. Something's too risky. Because I feel like when these things come up, that means someone hasn't really healed from it yet. They are always in and out of this. And they're still hating on you. I told you, for someone's going to come back. They don't have good feelings. They're still hating on you. They're pretending like they're single, but they have all these fucking shackles. They have all these shackles. They even have shackles to like the same sex. This is dangerous. People that have fucking addictions. Not just sex addictions and addicted to freaky shit. They're also addicted to drugs and pills and weed and alcohol. That's what I'm feeling the energy, and I'm like, this is more than just tired energy. These people are really suffering. So it's like, my lovies, I don't know if you could save this person. I think you're going to block this person out. Because this person is like, they will pull you into their... Imagine when they get triggered. This is a lot of energy. I've worked with people like this on a very personal level. To help them break through these things, it is exhausting. It's not numbing it. To actually help them heal from it, you're not putting them on some type of fucking drug and trying to make them numb. I'm talking about spiritual psychology. I'm talking about helping someone get through a dark night of the soul. It is difficult work, and it takes a toll on you. That's how I got my first gray hair. It takes a toll. Is it worth it? Of course, because you help a soul. But is it fucking tiring? It's fucking tiring. And it throws your energy off. Friendship, helpness, and gratitude. This could have been a friend. King of Berries. Okay, we have the Prince of Birds and the King of Berries. Energetic projects, coordination, and leadership. And an Ace of Berries. Harmony among all living things, happiness and joy. You know what's given me? You know the movie Twilight? This energy came in yesterday in the meditation, but I didn't know if it was going to come up, and it didn't. You know the movie Twilight? You know the seer? She's kind of, I guess they were kind of like talking about the powers I have a little bit, but it's a little different because I can feel too. But she can see into the future, and she has Jasper, the name Jasper, or Jasper. I'm getting Kambamba Jasper. Someone could be into crystals, but her and she had to like really work with him. Like she had to really work with him in order to get him to not want to destroy her or others. There's a lot of fruit here. Berries, and birds. The birds, the bees, fishes. This could be abundant. Friendship, helpfulness, and Feeny. Heptad. A week in 13 days. No, a 7 day. 13 days, 7 days. Heptad, though. The number 13. Energetic projects, coordination, and leadership. You have a new offer, because this is kind of going to have like a sitting duck. Just for a fuck. I don't know, my lovies in the truck. And you see how all these people are here around this person? And then this one's kind of a shadow, so you don't even really know. But it's like instructing someone's shadow and their light. Maybe, I don't know, my lovies, maybe you could help somebody in their inner fight. Maybe. Even though this person's sandbagging something. I don't know, I think someone's trying to surprise somebody. That could be the Optimus, the Optimus Prime. That could be like, it was time for a transformer. Because I don't know, the karma's in the crooked, and karma is like, maybe someone's almost done with this. Maybe they're gonna shock somebody. Maybe something about Nadine, something about Nadia, something about Fabio, something about Fellatio. 10 of Pentacles. You got a lot of 10 of Pentacles energy, my lovies. This is your legacy. 8 of Pentacles. My God. Well. 7 of Wands. Ace of Berries. Harmony among all living things. Happiness and joy. Stand your ground. Stand up for your rights, your standards. Queen of Pentacles over this. Seven of Cups. The Hermit, a Virgo. The High Priestess. And the World. I think Spirit's showing me like, it's like you were buried in a way to come back symbolically and energetically, to come back and be a nurturer to your legacy. For some of you, this is divine justice, the sun fuckery, my lovies. What the heck? You got the Hermit, the High Priestess, the Justice, the Sun. You won. You're going to reject this. And I think that you're doing it because it is the just thing. You are so elevated, my lovies, for some of you. It's not because you're jaded. It's not because of anything. It's because you are now in a cycle of just ridiculous abundance. Like it's like you're so triumphant. Like, you took time to do the work. Where certain people, like, it's like you were in stagnation, but I am seeing it as like being buried. It's like a ritual Like, you know, when the Black Panther, when he gets buried, in order to take the throne, and he has to come back as like a new, like, you have to die to the previous form. This energy's been very present for some. They were warned that they would be left out. This is what's coming in. And so a scout is involved in a situation, or Scottsdale, Arizona. These people, now they're going to feel wounded. They don't want to give up. They are waiting on something. For some of you, don't give up when it comes to a situation. They're trying to manifest you, but you're also manifesting really good news. Take time to heal, to think. I don't know, my lovies. I just see that I don't see it. There are too many powerful energies involved against it. Some of you may be tempted, though. Nope. Death. Oh, shit. Hell no. Nah. Death comes through. It's over and done. But the heartache lives on for some inside. You're not brokenhearted. You're just not retarded. Not retarded. You're not delayed anymore. It's over. You've made your decision. There were too many errors and omissions. You can love people, but sometimes you got to make difficult decisions. And when it's just, Spirit saying it's just. These people are in all types of nostalgia. These are people from your past that want to come and love bomb you. And I don't know. I don't even think they know you anymore. That's the problem. They don't even know you anymore. Something about 1 year. Something about 1 year. And that's their fear. Queen of Skates, gossip, new information, and rudeness. Queen of Skates, gossip, new info. I told you, for some, gossip. People gossiping about you. Now they want to know and they don't know. I don't even think they know you when they were in front of you. It looks like they didn't even know you. Page of Coins, lack of financial experience and poor spending habits. Spirit did give us that in the preliminary. For some of you, watch your money. Get an accountant because for some of you, cunnilingus. Baron of Books, sexual indiscretions. Cunnilingus. Sexual indiscretion. Barry, Betty. Sexual indiscretion, adultery, and misuse of power. I told you, for someone's a cuckold. Sexual indiscretions, adultery, and misuse of power. You can't put lipstick on a pig, though. Betty. Ace of Coins, financial success, riches, and health. For some of you, and wealth. Health and wealth, my lovies. For some of you, you're going to need to get an accountant. Spirit will let you know when and why, but you're going to need to get an accountant if you don't already have one. It's over and done, but the heartache lives on. Inside. They have heartache inside. That's why they're hating on you. Because if not, they wouldn't even give two shits about you. They would still continue on their little merry little way. Pretending to be fucking single. They are actually, the cute part is, though, something about Cupid. The cute part is they are actually changing. They're not, for someone's not just pretending that they've changed. For some, is a summons. Maybe it has to do with a legal procedure that's really going to change this person. But someone's actually changing. That's cute. I like that. They pretended like they didn't want children with you. They were fucking crazy, trying to impress people by making you look like shit. For some reason, they thought that was going to be something successful. I was like, how does that work in certain people's minds? Like, how does making someone that treated you nothing but kindly make you look impressive by talking shit about them when they treated you, they were sincere and kind and just with you? How does it make sense to talk shit about that person and make shit up about them? And somehow you felt like you were going to have some type of victory because of that. It's like, what the hell? Now, if somebody treated you like shit and you're like, nah, that person, I don't mess with them. And even then, like, it's like, I don't mess with them. I don't stress with them. That's it. But somebody actually tried to make you look like shit and talk shit about you and spread gossips with an envious group. And so they're all gropers. These people were all types of fucking perverted. One's fucking married, acting like they're fucking single. Or a few are married, acting like they're single. Talking shit about you, though. I don't know. Make it make sense. Make it make effing sense. Cold-hearted snakes. That's why it makes sense. Because they're cold-hearted snakes. Cold-hearted fakes. Talk about love. I don't know, my lovies. I don't know. Je sais pas. Je sais pas. Giuseppe. Gustavo. With their inner fears and their blocks. That's what they're hiding. That they're just inner fear and blocks. So they would pretend to act like cold-hearted snakes, but then also judge others and their character and say maybe these people are, I don't know. This is what's coming in. It's like the bullies, the in crowd, and then the have-its and the have-nots. Boom. It's over and done, my lovies. For somebody's not going to be able to take the changes, so that's why they're going to call. You could do what you want. It just looked like, I don't even think you have time for these people. This is what's coming in, my lovies. For some, you're not even going to have time to, I don't know, argue, discuss what happened, what didn't happen. And it looks like that time window closed anyway. It's like any day now. It's like any year now. When were you gonna show? I don't know. I don't even think you know this person. That's what it feels like. It's like, and I don't think you have time to get to know them now. Before, maybe. Now it's just like, it's, you got children for some. You got fucking responsibilities. An accountant is involved in a situation. You need accountants for something involving an inheritance for some. Or you need lawyers. We got Cat. I love what I do for a living. Someone with a cat or something cat or Catherine or Caitlin. They love what they do for a living. Somebody loves what they do for a living. That's fine. We got 80s and we got cold. 80s and cold. Somebody has a high tolerance for temperatures. That's what's coming in. It's like it's 90 degrees and someone's like, oh, it's pretty cold. It's like, it's freaking pretty hot. We got a lawsuit. Just cooperate and listen when it comes to a lawsuit for some. For some of you, there is an issue and a half. There's going to be a lot of tissues, but you're going to get a payout, but you're going to feel like a 10 of swords. That's what's coming in. You're going to get a payout for something, for someone. Someone did some shit they weren't supposed to do. Fucking yesterday, I stopped at so there are travel centers around the United States, and you can stop and take showers and everything. And I've done this, like I've been doing it for years. I have no fears about it. But yesterday, I'm taking a shower and something, like the attendant, I'm like, there's something off with this guy. Like I felt it. I'm like, ugh, like it's like a ugh energy. When people are perverted, it gives me that ugh. It's almost like it's a stomach ache. So I'm showering, minding my effing business, and like I can hear when I shut off the shower, something about Shirley. I could hear this person outside of the shower, across the hall. They were a few men outside that worked there, and I'm like, why are they all just fucking standing outside of the door? And I'm hearing them, and like it's like they were describing like the scene. Like I was putting on lotion, and they were talking about like a sexy woman putting on lotion, curvy. Why is she bending over like that? This and that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay. I see that on the door, there were like these little metal bars, but a few of them were bent. And I'm like, no fucking way. No way. So I bend and I'm like, can I see out of that? Sure enough, you can fucking see right in through the bathroom. I'm like, oh shit. Were they talking about me? I got dressed, got out, talked to the manager. Then the general manager I got to talk to over the phone. I'm like, that, not even about a lawsuit. That shit's fucking dangerous. Like, what a fucking pervert. For something like that can happen to you, and you could actually get to sue somebody or do some shit like that. Anyways, or somebody they crossed the line in a situation. Like, it's like overstepping your boundaries and overdoing your power or your manipulations, or taking advantage of a power. Because, for example, he's a janitor. He has power over the bathrooms. Like, his power is to take care of that energy, is to clean that energy and keep it nice and neat. If he abused, when I got out of the bathroom, I said, do you guys notice that there's a hole in the fucking thing? And he's like, I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, did you guys notice that there's a hole in the vent? And he's like, I didn't do it. I'm like, okay, right there, that's not a good sign. It's like, I'm not saying he did, I'm not saying he didn't. I didn't blame you. I'm saying, did you notice that there's a hole in the vent? I didn't do it. Okay. For some of you, it's like somebody's going to take advantage of like a situation and it has to do with sex. Again, we got that quid pro quo, this for that earlier. Being very cautious, my lovies. Unless you don't like your job or somebody around you, I don't know. But for some of you, I would report it to somebody. I mean, even if it's not, for me, it wasn't even about like, can I get them in trouble? It's more like, if this person doesn't fucking belong here, because I'm not the only female that travels by herself, and this is disgusting. The conversation that I heard, and I explained to them what I heard, and they're like, you know, it sounds a little suspicious. We're gonna check the video. We're gonna do all of that. Because for some people let their hormones get the best of them. It's like a psychopath. Deficient emotional response, lack of empathy, and poor behavioral controls. For somebody's going to behave very poorly. They're not going to have empathy in a situation, and they're going to get themselves in some shit. For some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And something about, we're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Something, something, something. Little Einstein's 01:55:11 was on the clock. 143, immaturity when it comes to love. You are an artist. For some of you, you could look at love abstractly. For some of you, there is a cold-hearted snake who could tell you that they love you, they don't love you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. 143, because there's an I love you in here. There's also an I love you in here. But 143 is like Morse code, beeper code. Someone's afraid to express their hidden feelings. It's like, you need healing. Go. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Airport. I told you, for some of you, you're flying. SDQ Santo Domingo, my lovies. For some of you, you're going to the Dominican Republic. Okay. Bring your sister friend. I love it. We got an apology or an apology from a busy business owner. For some of you, if there's a situation in which, like, again, it's not, I don't think it's going to be the same, but it's coming in for a reason. Like, it's like you're going to have an issue in a business, and there is actually going to be a business owner that's going to be sincere, or as sincere as possible, because they also don't want to get in trouble. So it's like, if something happens like in a business where like an employee overdoes their manipulations or overuses or misuses their power in a situation, especially when it comes to, for example, like if you're doing business deals, like that's why in corporate America, I actually enjoy the corporate ethics, because it gives you, like, you can't do certain things. It helps to keep the lines a little bit more clear. Do people cross those lines? Of course, it happens. But it's like, we look for not necessarily, like, for example, for me, it's like, if two people are consensual adults and they're dating outside of work and it's not impacting their work, again, depending on the laws, like if they're, you know, if someone's a supervisor, you can't be dating those, you know, that are your subordinates. But maybe coordinates, maybe for somebody's like trying to like know how to act with two people dating in a work situation, but maybe, I don't know, there's something funky coming in for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it's gonna get investigated. Because somebody's jaded. For some of you, these things, again, because unless it's a mature relationship, unless it's a mature relationship, I wouldn't get into it, my lovies. I would not. If you're working with your spouse or your partner and it's a serious committed relationship and you're both not two clowns, that's different. But if you got people clowning around and messing with this one and messing with that one, and then you got a scorned lover, and then she's going to try to sabotage you at work and all this other stuff, I don't know, my lovies. You got a spiritual retreat, an M for some. Spiritual retreat. Okay. I told you, for some spiritual practices, spiritual retreats, spiritual seances I was getting for some. Staying up trying to summon you. It's like, can you let me sleep, please? We got... Did you see that? Did you see that? You got an inheritance. I told you. People acting like a zoo, acting crazy because of your inheritance or what they want. And Spirit wants you to know you are a star. They were trying to hide hidden. They were trying to hide that you're a star, that about your inheritance. An Aquarius could be significant for some. We got realistic expectations. For some of you, set realistic expectations when it comes to the letter N. For some of you, Nancy needs, Fernando also needs, realistic expectation, goal setting for some. You are in your power. What did we say earlier, my lovies? You are in your power. Amazon. For some of you, the Amazon jungle. For some of you, you are in your primal energy. For some of you, you are in your power when it comes to a business. For some of you, I am seeing people delivering boxes. For some of you, and something about foxes. For some of you, you could have elder females that help you, or delivering through Amazon, or an Amazon store, or a storefront online. Whatever it is, I'm seeing people delivering boxes here. Have no fear. This is the freaking third day. Like this mineral right energy. You got mineral rights for some. And self-mastery, because for some of you, you know that all of the minerals, I am getting bare minerals. For some of you, could be like a makeup mardle. I am getting mardle. I'm getting martyr. I am also getting Myrtle Beach, South Dakota is coming in, but South Carolina for some. For some, someone is addicted. They're addicted to something or someone. What did we say earlier about a secret sabotage? It peaks. Secret sabotage. Someone is addicted to secretly sabotaging you, or sabotaging something. Or for some, I mean, it's themselves. They're sabotaging themselves. There's a secret sabotage, and it's like, just stop. Go take a nap. You got 10s and a temporary contract. For some of you, you could go somewhere cold where there will be a temporary contract. It could be a 10-month contract, or a 10-month lease, or a 10-year contract, or a 10-year lease, or a 10, something with 10, or 10 days. Take that how it resonates. We got crowdfunding. You could get support from a crowd. You got crowdfunding, and a butterfly that will help you elevate or evolve. I'm getting elevate water. Take that how it resonates. It's something about your daughter too, and something about a spotter. And something about this is Sparta. We got a mustache E. Someone has a beard, someone has a mustache, someone has a goatee for some. But when I was getting beard, I wasn't seeing like, I was just seeing like this. I wasn't seeing this. But for some of you, all of it. For some of you, an ingrown hair on the right side. They did it to spite you. I told you, for some, someone just did something to spite you. They could, they're going to, or they have, or they are doing. They are messing around with somebody that you know, or that you used to know. But you didn't have to cut me off in order to just spite you. It's like, how old are you? A business purse. For some of you, a business purse. For some of you, a business person. For some of you, someone who sells purses did something to spite you. Fake purses I am getting. We got a lovers. Someone was a lover to somebody just to spite you, who wants to call you soon and tell you about their escapades. It's like, you just want me to know. It's like, apparently high priestess energy. You already know. You already know it was all for show. You already know the whole deal. The whole deal, my lovies. An ex-lover. And some type of a brotherhood. I don't know. Someone had an ex-lover and a brotherhood. A brotherhood of ex-lovers. A brotherhood of undercovers. We got a fever. Someone in their 40s will be having some type of fever. Get well soon, my lovies. We got in it for the moment. They're just, these people are not thinking long term. In it for the moment. D. Someone's just thinking with their D. Someone has to pee. And we got paternity leave. Move on. For some of you, moving on because somebody's going to be a dada to the person that they tried to F just to spite you. Well, I hope that the spite did something for you. You're going to forget this person. Now they got to get forgotten. It's like, I'm not mad at you. They're begotten. Something about begotten. Fleeting emotions. They let their emotions get the best of them. They don't know how to have self-control. A busy business. Oh, this one wants to show an ex-lover who has fleeting emotions. This person, again, what did we say? Hormonal for some. Someone's gonna call you because, I don't know, the full moon have some feeling some type of way. They're a simp. It's also coming in as a simp. Somebody just does what a female that does not have their best interest in mind. Instruments, Texas Instruments, a mathematician could be involved in a situation. Someone just does what a female, or this could be their wife or a partner. A man who does what a female Houdini, someone plays with magic on this man. This woman has Priscilla, Samantha, Sam. This woman does not have this man's best interest in mind, but this man does everything this woman tells him to do because he wants to be a good husband. He's a good simp. That's what he is. And someone's a good pimp for others, whatever that means to you and your brothers. We have a busy business person who did it to spite you, who's a pimp. a busy pussy. That's what's coming in. And who's on paternity leave. This person can have a lot of children. How the fuck do you look your children in the eye? For some of you, all they do is lie. For some of you, there's a busy business person. What do we say? Who's a pimp who did something just to spite you. They could have just even tried to, like, I don't know. For some of you, someone tried to a harem. They wanted to make you part of their harem for some. Okay. We got delays here, my God, of a package. I told you, the truck, unloading the truck. For some of you, if you are feeling like you need to sell drop shipments, I think you should do it. We got all black. For some of you, in the dream, there was a family sitting in some type of like all black setting. So for some of you, there is a funeral service or some type of like ending. I don't think you're going to be too sad about who the person is that dies. Even if it's someone that's supposed to be on paper important to you, I don't think this person was connected to you the way that they should have been. Emily believes. I believe people in the front. I believe people in the back. Shrek could be significant for some. I am getting like when he slays the dragon and they fall in love. Take that how it resonates. The year of the dragon. Oh, we are in the year of the dragon. The dragon. Someone in their 20s. I believe. With criminal behavior, who wants to be your savior. Someone wants to pretend like, in the dream, that thing came in too. Someone wants to pretend like they want to save you. I don't know. This could be someone's grandmother, because I'm seeing an old lady. You are a star. I don't think you have to worry about this fake savior, a criminal who wants to pretend like he or she is your savior. It is coming in as a man. We got G. We got a G. A gangster, certified gangster for some. Jesus. A vortex for some of you. Vortices. I am getting mathematicians for some. For others, I am getting circadian rhythms. For others, I am getting the Linux system. For others, I am getting, Jesus, the ley lines across the world. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We got an overnight celebrity. I can make you a celebrity overnight. I told you, my lovies, for some of you, it's like a great rise after a great fall. Seasons. We got Q, anonymous. For some, I don't know why it keeps coming in as anonymous. Key, like who in French. Quiñones, again. Oh my gosh. I told you, for some of you, someone's a simp. He/she controls everything I do. For some of you, somebody wanted to try a trust fund baby. For some of you, somebody wanted to try and control you. For somebody is controlled by somebody, and someone has a bunch of lovers that they treat as fuck buddies, but they act single, but they're with somebody that controls everything that they do. They're unhappy, but they're not gonna leave it probably has to do with finances or status or something, but they're not gonna leave that situation, but they wanted to add you to their harem because that's how they see it. This is stupid. It's in your fucking, not even in your dreams, children. And for some of you, I am protecting you. For some of you, your unborn babies or your current babies protect you energetically. That's a strong protection. Scott, you're a big deal, or something was a big deal, or something is a big deal. For some of you, someone tried to downplay something like a child. Like, oh, it wasn't that serious. It was a big deal. It was a big deal, and they knew that they were breaking your heart. They knew what they were doing. There's evidence in text messages, or somebody rereads text messages. 12 to 9, they do it in the evening time. You have to cooperate and listen, or somebody wanted you to cooperate and listen to their bullshit, because they wanted a this for that. They wanted a this for that situation. This person hides in a relationship and cannot truly be trusted. I told you. For some of you, I don't care if they're in a marriage or in a whatever. This person hides in relationships and cannot truly be trusted. They can't be trusted. They are busted. They're busted. Legal issues. Someone is unique. SUV, an office building, tax season, I told you, for some, taxes, and karma. N. Boom. That's it, my lovies. That's it. All right, I think that was good. That's good. 209.13, we're more than good, my lovies. And Celsius. We're cooling down now. Or we're changing to the metric system. All right, my lovies, stay well. Or you're traveling for some. Are you traveling? Something about the javelin. Something about Jadelin. But are you traveling? Where are you going? The muffins. The crumpets. The trumpets. Enough. The British accent. It tickles. Anyways, stay well. Stay well, my lovies. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Something about somebody's mother's coming in. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.